this kind of goes back to last off season. And, when Josh was still with Cleveland, we had inquired with the tribe about bringing him over here. And obviously we didn't do it at that time. And he wound up headed to Arizona. And we've stayed in touch with the Diamondbacks throughout, wondering which direction they might go. And truly until Thursday morning, we didn't have any kind of clarity. And we had talked to them about a number of different trade mechanics and how it might look. And ultimately on Thursday, in about an hour, we went from 0 to 60, and we were able to finish a deal pretty quickly. I would say, these first couple of days, he's hitting fourth for us, and it's a really good spot. We've got Julio in the 2-hole, and Julio's starting to really trend, and he's getting hot, which is, this time of year is generally what Julio does. And Cal Raleigh's having the year of his life, and we're all along for the ride. He's hitting third. And previously we had Randy Arozarena in the 4-hole, and then we would get into this pocket of lefty hitters, and dropping Josh in the 4-hole and then bumping Randy to 5, who's also having a great year. It allowed us to break up the left-hand bats and have a couple of lefties and switches spread through the lineup and made us less susceptible to a left-hand reliever just blowing through us, which is weird to say by acquiring another left-hand hitter. But this one is the left-hand hitter who can hit square in the middle. We do have other things we'd like to add, areas we'd like to beef up. And, and I do think you hit on it early, being able to acquire Josh a week out from the trade deadline allows us to let it come to us a little bit. And, we were very aggressive in our initial vetting and we got after it pretty good and hammering the phone calls with the various clubs we thought fit for us. And we found a perfect fit for first base and in the middle of the lineup. And we do have some other, areas would like to address, not the least of which is like every other team in the postseason hunt would like to add to that bullpen.